Elon Musk walked onto the stage with a calm smile, but it was clear he was ready for a serious discussion. Stephen Colbert greeted him with a grin, but there was an undercurrent of tension already hanging in the air. The crowd cheered, unaware of the storm that was about to unfold between the two influential personalities. Colbert opened the interview with his usual humor, poking fun at Musk's ambitions to colonize Mars. He joked that Musk might just be looking for a way to escape taxes on Earth. The audience laughed, but Musk's expression didn't shift. His smile faded slightly, signaling he wasn't here for jabs. Musk calmly responded, saying that humanity needs to become a multi-planetary species, not because of taxes, but for survival. Colbert tried to interrupt, but Musk held up his hand and continued. He detailed the risks Earth faces: asteroids, climate disasters, nuclear war, and insisted that Mars was humanity's backup drive. Colbert then accused Musk of being out of touch with real problems. He said billions are suffering on Earth and Musk is dreaming of Martian colonies. The crowd murmured. Musk's eyes narrowed. He replied that solving Earth's problems and exploring space aren't mutually exclusive. Both can and must happen together. Trying to regain control, Colbert sarcastically asked if Musk thought he was a real-life Tony Stark. Musk smirked and said no, he doesn't wear suits that fly, but he does build rockets that land. The crowd erupted in applause. Colbert tried to laugh it off, but the tone had shifted. Colbert then questioned Tesla's labor issues. Musk responded firmly, saying Tesla has created over 100,000 jobs worldwide. He said challenges exist in any growing company, but workers at Tesla are among the most driven and passionate people he's ever met. Not backing down, Colbert brought up reports of long working hours and stressed employees. Musk didn't flinch. He said he works over 100 hours a week himself and would never ask his employees to do something he wouldn't. He said passion drives innovation, not comfort zones. The host then accused Musk of overhyping high risks. Colbert joked that Musk sounded like a sci-fi novelist. Musk leaned forward and said this wasn't science fiction, it's science fact. He warned about the potential of unchecked high development and said regulations were long overdue. Colbert scoffed and suggested Musk was just trying to slow down competition. Musk shot back with numbers, explaining how fast AI was advancing and how few people truly understood its implications. He said the issue wasn't competition, it was survival and responsibility. Trying to lighten things, Colbert asked if Musk believed aliens had visited Earth. Musk smiled and said he hadn't seen evidence yet, but he wasn't ruling it out. He added, "The universe is too big to think we're alone, and too mysterious to assume we've seen it all." Then Colbert made a joke about Musk's Twitter antics, calling him the meme king with billions. Musk laughed and said memes are modern hieroglyphs. He said humor connects people faster than politics ever could, but he made it clear he tweets authentically, not strategically. Colbert brought up Twitter controversies, asking about Musk's criticism of politicians. Musk looked directly at him and said freedom of speech isn't negotiable. He said when truth offends power, it must be said louder, not censored. The audience gave the stunned cheer. Feeling provoked, Colbert pressed harder, asking Musk why he thinks he's always right. Musk replied that he doesn't think he's always right, but he's not afraid to be wrong in public. Unlike many who hide behind PR teams, he said progress requires public risk. Colbert then accused Musk of playing with markets through his tweets. Musk replied that markets are smarter than people think and dumber than they'd like. He said transparency scares people in power, and he won't stop being honest for the sake of comfort. Colbert mentioned Musk's massive wealth and asked if he thought billionaires should exist. Musk responded by saying wealth is a tool. He said he reinvests nearly all of it into solving big problems: clean energy, space travel, safety, and not yachts and mansions. The crowd began shifting their support toward Musk. He was holding his ground with facts, passion, and clarity. Colbert tried to throw a zinger about Musk naming his child XA-12, but Musk just chuckled and said, "He'll thank me when I takes over." Colbert's tone turned more serious as he asked Musk about mental health. Musk acknowledged his own struggles and said pressure is real. He said leaders shouldn't pretend to be bulletproof. The room fell silent as Musk opened up about the emotional toll of responsibility. Trying to recover, Colbert asked what Musk would do differently if he could go back in time. Musk replied he'd worry less about being liked and more about moving faster. He said the world needs speed now, not perfection later. The crowd responded with deep applause. Colbert tried to close the interview on a humorous note, asking what planet he'd sent his haters to. Musk smiled and said, Earth, because they need it the most. The audience laughed, but the shot had been fired. Musk had turned the tone into triumph. After the segment, clips went viral across the internet. Viewers said Musk didn't just defend himself, he dismantled Colbert's smugness with intellect, wit, and heart. Social media exploded with praise for how he handled the confrontation with style. The next day, mainstream media outlets debated the clash. Some sided with Colbert's criticisms. Others applauded Musk's unwavering clarity. But one thing was clear: Elon Musk had stolen the spotlight and turned the tables on one of television's sharpest minds. Colbert's team issued a statement saying it was a spirited conversation. Musk tweeted, "Respect the questions, respect the answers." The tweet went viral, and the public appreciated the transparency Musk showed under pressure. The clash became a cultural moment, sparking conversations about free speech, space, wealth, and accountability. People argued, joked, posted memes, and wrote think pieces. But Musk didn't reply. He moved on, focused again on rockets, robots, and the future. This wasn't just an interview, it was a masterclass in verbal judo. Musk took the hits, stayed composed, and flipped the narrative. In doing so, he reminded the world that he isn't just building machines, he's reshaping how we talk about the future. Colbert, known for his quick wit and control, had finally met someone who refused to be cornered. And while no punches were thrown, the intellectual sparring left a mark that neither viewers nor hosts would forget anytime soon. In an age where media moments are fleeting, this one stood tall, not because of controversy, but because of courage. Elon Musk didn't just survive the heat, he lit the fire himself, and walked away stronger. The message was loud, clear, and unforgettable.